Savannah Media, my name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, I have two top stories to talk about. Story number one is about this issue of the Hustler Fund. A lot of people have been asking what the function, what is the work of this Hustler Fund, what is it doing, how many have received it, what does it help them with. Now, I want to clarify something here. That Hustler Fund was just a way of William Ruto and his government for campaigning. And in fact, they even said that this is a Hustler Fund nation. So in short, they were trying to, during their campaign, there are a lot of terms that they used, like bottom up, Hustler Fund, all that. So there's this MP who is saying that we really don't know now what the next government will be coming up with. The next agenda that the government that will be coming next we have, because at the end of the day, this Hustler Fund has never helped us with anything. That is, MP Omari Mwinyi is asking that, what is the purpose of Hustler Fund in this nation? And if we are not very careful, then the next government that is coming, what will they tell us? How many times will we keep on deceiving people? How many times will we keep on lying to people as leaders? You know, one thing I know is that as a leader, if you are used to lying to people, of course, we know that all politicians, all politicians are liars before they get what they want, and then after getting what they want, now they turn. What they were telling you is not what they were telling you that they will do is not what they are doing. They go against their wishes and their promises. So at the end of the day, we'll just get used to them. But now, lying and keeping on lying to Kenyans every now and then, it's something that does not add up. And one thing I can say is that these politicians should find other strategies of maybe doing things that the way they're supposed to be done. I want us to listen to this MP.
The Hustler Fund. If you look at the Hustler Fund, how does it benefit this country? What if we spent that money towards health, towards education, towards improving infrastructure? It will actually have contributed immensely to this nation, Mr. Speaker. So we should actually deviate, Mr. Speaker, from cheap politics. Politics of deceit. We should actually get away from that, because we are now in the 21st century. We are supposed to come up with policies which are measurable, which are profitable to the country, which will make this country to move forward. Now, Mr. Speaker, we don't know the next government will come up with which manifesto, which of course definitely will never help this country to develop. Mr. Speaker, as Africans, maybe Kenyans, we are very much used to cheering our political leaders. I can remember the days of Nyayo. He will come up with an idea, everybody will cheer and everybody will contribute. This is a very good idea, this is nice. But when it is actually opposed and it seems to be getting some tract, the president will retract and everybody will praise him for being wise and for actually being somebody with a foresight. And this thing is also happening. We can see our colleagues were very vehement in supporting the financial bill of 2024. But when the president resigned it, they also cheered him up. So I think we should also stop as a house to cheer our leaders when they are wrong. We should be in a position to state our position, because we are supposed to be thinking. We are supposed to be using our faculties. We are supposed to know what is good for this country and what is not good for this country. But otherwise, if we continue with this habit, Mr. Speaker, of cheering our political leaders, then we're not taking this country anywhere. Mr. Speaker, if you look at education today,
And another thing, I've been trying to do some studies, and I've been asking myself a lot of questions. If you look at the parliament, there are a lot of seats. There are normally a lot of chairs which are not occupied. You find that in a parliament, we have got less MPs, less senators, but very many seats. So my question has been, what does all these seats do? That is just a question. Now, the next story is about the UDA. This, there's a friend of mine who normally say that leadership is not given, it is taken. Yesterday, there is this self-proclaimed Secretary General of UDA who was saying that Cleophas Malala has not been doing things the way they're supposed to be done. That is Kalinde. Kalinde was saying that Malala has not been doing things the way they're supposed to be done, and right now he is the acting Secretary General of UDA. Politicians have goons, and these goons can either be used in a positive way or in a negative way. Now, this guy has been attacked this morning. After this guy was attacked this morning, the people that attacked him are unknown, and then immediately people came in front of UDA's office, that is in Ngong Road, singing that without Malala nothing can go on.
What's address? What's address? Address kwanza. Kama kwa this brother doesn't happen hapa. Kama ni kwa this hapa. Aiyo. Mheshimiwa, ingia kwa gari kwanza. You can as well address the president of hospital.
So that one tells you that it's like Malala is trying to defend his position. Because at the end of the day, if Malala don't defend his position, then it is going to be hard on him. Now, we know very well that Malala is the Secretary General of UDA, just like Edwin Sifuna. What Malala needs to do is very simple. Malala needs to support everything that William Samoei Ruto, as the party leader of UDA, says. Of recent, we had Cleophas Malala saying that he is against the broad-based government. And I told you in the previous video that this broad-based government is going to interfere with a lot of things. It's going to make a lot of politicians fail. It's going to sabotage. It's going to finish most politicians career-wise. And I think that is why Malala was against it. It is not only Malala who was against this broad-based government. A lot of people have been against it. The reunion or the relationship between ODM and UDA. And now Cecilia Mbarire, that is the chairman of the chairperson of UDA, is telling us that that person is not UDA Secretary General. He's just claiming to be, but he's not. And that Malala is still the chairperson of, is still the SG of UDA.
They laid down organs of the party and structures. Ningetaka kuchukua hii nafasi niseme ya kwamba jana tulipata jamaa mmoja ambaye alikuja kwa chama hapa UDA headquarters, anajiita Joe Kalendi. Joe alikuja na akafanya press conference akasema yeye ndiye Secretary General wa chama cha UDA. After that, leo asubuhi amerudi, na pia tukapata political goons ambao wamekuja na wakamchapa vibaya sana, na amekuwa injured kiasi ambayo sisi kama party officials hatujafurahia hata kamwe. Na kwa hivyo nataka kuchukua hii nafasi kusema kama National Executive Committee members ambao tumeweza kuwa hapa katika chama leo asubuhi, kusema kwamba tunakashifu hiyo maneno iliendelea hapa kwa chama, na tuseme huwezi kuja kwa chama ujiite official wa chama yeyote kama hujafuatilia sheria ya chama ya UDA. That is a UDA constitution. Katika hiyo constitution tuko na structures na tuko na organs ambazo zimeundwa na hiyo katiba ambayo ilipitishwa na membership wetu katika National Delegates Conference. Kwa hivyo ningetaka kusema ya kwamba tunakashifu hiyo tabia, na tumwambie huyo jamaa pole sana kwa yaliyokupata, hatujafurahishwa na hayo, lakini huwezi jiita SG bila kutumia the necessary route ambayo tuko nayo kama chama. Pia leo wale waliopiga huyo Joe ni political goons ambao wameletwa walete shida hapa kwa chama. Hiyo pia tumekashifu, kusema hatutakubali chama yetu iwe inaongozwa kwa nia kama hiyo. The party of UDA ni chama ambayo inafuata sheria, ni chama ya amani, na tujawahi ona kitu kama hii imefanyika katika chama. Kwa hivyo tumesikizana kwamba tutaita an urgent NEC meeting ambayo itafanyika hapa on Friday. NEC itaangalia hiyo maneno kwa undani kabisa, tutaangalia vile iliwezekana kufanyika, and we'll make a decision as NEC on the way forward for the party, na tutahakikisha kwamba hiyo decision imefikia wananchi ndio waweze kujua decision ya chama. I want to assure members wa chama yetu ya UDA kwamba chama itaendelea kuwa imara, and we'll make sure hii tabia haitaendelea tena. So ni hayo tu kwa sasa. Mpaka Friday, that is when we shall give you more information. Asanteni. Nimeongea kwa Kiswahili na tutaki maswali kwa sababu siwezi sema maneno ambayo haijapitishwa na NEC.
You know, suppose they knew these things, they could have prevented a lot of things. Like, this guy has been attacked today. This guy went to the office yesterday and made a press briefing in the office. In fact, it was outside the office. This guy went to the office yesterday and made a press briefing outside the office, in front of the office, saying that Cleophas Malala has done a lot of things which are not supposed to be done by the SG. So from now henceforth, is going to be in charge of is going to be the SG. Today, Cecilia Mbarire is telling us that that guy did those things by himself, and that he is not the Secretary General. Malala is still the SG. I've said before that there are some of the things, you know, prevention is better than cure. Suppose these UDA people called the press briefing yesterday, all these things could have not happened. But now it is giving us, it is now giving us this question, is letting us with this question that who hired these goons? Who hired these people that punished this guy? Because I think Malala will also say that he doesn't know what happened. These guys came shouting Malala's name. What does that one tell us? That is all I had for today. I don't know what to think. You can also tell me what to think at the comment section. And a reminder, if you're meeting for the first time, please, you can subscribe. You can tell me where you're watching us from and how these videos are reaching you. Until we meet again in the next video, if it is possible, I've been your host, Bonfesa Wino.